Okay, so as we already discussed, like why we use repository is just like a folder where we are keeping all our files, all our folders which contains our code. So for that purpose we create new repository. So now when you are a first time, okay, when you are pushing your code first time, it will ask you this thing, git config, means it will ask your name, okay, and your email id. So after giving these two things, it will never ask you, it is a one time. Okay, okay, for first time you have to give these details, it will ask you by itself. So let's see the GitHub. I'm going to GitHub now. So I'm going to my profile. So here, see, repositories are there, you can go hit here, and normally you will get a repository button like this, new. Just click on it. So here I am giving my repository name as HTML assignment 2. Okay, so I give a name like this. So just click on this create repository button. Okay, you will get all this code, this all these commands you will get. Okay, if your repository is new, you have to use this. If you want to push some new code in your existing repository, then you have to, I will tell you those commands also. Just see these commands, just copy this. See, from here you can click on this copy button, all the commands will be copied. So I am just going here. So I am uh, changing, I am moving through this folder. Okay, currently I am now in this Code-C online folder, in this upper level folder. Okay, so I want to change here, I want to move to this folder. For this purpose we use cd. Okay, cd is nothing but like current directory also, you can say. I want to go to this particular folder, so that's why I am using cd and this folder name, that is assignment. Okay, just you have to give your folder name where you want to move, or if it is your current folder you can't skip this command. Okay, now I am this assignment 2 folder, you can observe it from here, right? Previously I was in Code-C online in this folder, but when I do cd assignment 2, now my current folder is assignment 2. So what I have to do now, I'm just pasting whatever the commands I copied from here. See, whatever the commands I copied from here, I'm just pasting those commands here. Okay, till now anyone having any doubt? Till now anyone having any doubt, like in copying the commands and pasting? Just put a message in chat box so that I can understand. I know most of you already know these things. So let's move ahead. Just go here. This is your commit, right? Here you can give some like meaningful commit message. What's the purpose of pushing the code? So I can say it like this. Assignment 2 of HTML. Okay, what's the commit reason, some message you can give. So, or else you can skip it. So I am removing it and I am giving dot here. Why I am giving dot? It will push all the complete code. The code which I have in this assignment 2 folder, it will push all the code, not even only code, or this image and this PDF also. It will push complete code to that platform. For that purpose we use dot. Okay, at dot. If you give dot means it will push complete folder, it will push. Okay, then I am just removing this. Yeah, you have to remove this completely. Now I am clicking on enter button. I am just clicking on enter button now. Okay, remote origin already exists. Okay, actually I already pushed this code, so that's why it is giving me this error. So let me create one new folder. I am giving assignment 3. Okay, so what I am doing here is I am changing my folder. Now I am in assignment 2, so I am going to assignment 3. Okay, it is not given proper assignment 3. You just have to give the proper spelling as well. Okay, cd assignment 3. Okay, now I'm in assignment 3. So I'm just keeping some code here. I'm just giving this index.html, just pasting this in the index.html, copying this and pasting it here. Okay, so now I'm pasting all those commands, like whatever the commands I copied from here. I'm pasting those commands here. Okay, instead of this readme, I am giving dot. Why I am giving dot? I want to add all the files. Currently I just have one file in this assignment 3 folder. I want to push this, so just click on enter. Okay, it is pushing all the code. Okay, it is completed. See, it is showing you completed, right? 3 by 3 all this thing. So now just go to here, just refresh this. Okay, now my code is added here. Now whatever the code I have in this assignment 3 folder, it will be added in my GitHub profile now, right? Suppose I want to push something more, like I want to push this image also. So I am just copying this image and pasting in this assignment 3 folder. Okay, so now I want to, currently I don't have any image here, right? I just have index.html file. So I want to push this image as well. So what should I do? I just have to use this command, add git add dot. Okay, it will add this image as well. Okay, then git commit -m, you can give some message adding image. Okay, then git push origin main. So when you are pushing second time or third time, you just have to use these 3 commands only: git add dot, git commit and git push origin main. Okay, so now I'm clicking on this enter. Now see this one. I'm just refreshing this. See, my image is also getting added. See, my image is also getting added, right? Till now, anyone having any doubt? Yes, feel free to ask me. Anyone having any doubt till now? What about others? Uh, anyone having any doubt? And pushing code to your GitHub account? Guys, if you don't have any doubt, just put a message in chat box so that I can understand you are listening. Okay. Okay, these are the just simple steps. All the commands will be given by GitHub only. GitHub will give you all the commands, just you have to copy it and paste it here, right? If you are pushing your code second time, all those commands also I have added in my notes as well. You can refer it. For the first time user, it will ask your name and email. After giving these things, for pushing your code, you just can use these commands. Okay. For first time, you can use these commands. And for second time, you can use this. Or if you want to push the code for second, third time, you can use these commands. And for first time, you can use these. Okay, now what I am doing is I am going to use GitHub Pages. What is GitHub Pages? Like suppose in our assignment 2, what I did, I give you a live URL so that you can also access it, right? So you also can get this kind of URL. But to make your website live, whatever the project you have created, to make those websites live and you can share it with others as well. For that purpose, we use what? GitHub Pages. How can we do that? See, I will show you how GitHub Pages will look, how it will give you the URL. See, I get this URL. How I get this? I use GitHub Pages for it. I use GitHub Pages. See, when I click on it, it is opening the complete website. And how we are getting this live URL? Using GitHub Pages only. So now you also created a one project. So now you want to live your project. You also did 2 assignments, right? So now just go to settings. Here you will get all these tabs. Just click on this settings button, right? Then on the left side sidebar, see, on the left sidebar you will get this pages option, right? Just click on it. Okay, then from here it is correct only, no need to change anything. Then in this none, just choose main, then click on this save. Okay, you can skip this part, but still I am giving like something. It will take you 2 to 3 minutes, then it will give you the live URL here only. Just refresh it. It will take 2 to 3 minutes only. See, it is giving me this URL, live URL. It is live URL. You guys also can access it. Means it is not now and not in my system. It is visible to all others. They also can see your website. Whenever they click on this URL, they can see all this your website. Right? And it out in this GitHub Pages. Using this GitHub Pages, you can make your website live. See, just now how I made my website live. Okay, when I share this link with you, you also can click on it and can visit it. Any doubt how we are using this GitHub Pages? It is just a easy way to make your website live and you can share it with others so that they also can see whatever you are making, whatever the projects you are doing, they also can see it. Okay, and not only GitHub Pages, there are many platforms are there. Using it, you can make your website live. Like I will show you my portfolio using some Netlify, Wordcell. There are some more websites are there. Using it, you can make your website live. So I will show it to you once. I'm just going on my portfolio, so you can see it. In my portfolio, I have live my website using GitHub Pages only. See it. But in my remaining projects, I use some other platform. See, in this I use Wordcell. Wordcell is also a platform. Using it, you can make your website live freely. It will not charge you anything. And Wordcell and Netlify is also there. Render is also there. Okay, there are some platforms. Using it, you can make your website live. And there are some more platforms. Mostly I use the Wordcell and Netlify only. Let's see this one. Okay, this also live by Wordcell only. So anyone having any doubt in GitHub Pages? So from today onwards, whenever I give you assignment, you have to give me this kind of URL. Instead of giving me the screenshots, you have to give me this live URL so that I can see whatever the work, whatever the assignments you have done correctly or not. Okay, instead of giving me the screenshots, you guys have to give me this URL so that I can directly visit it. And one more URL, you guys have to share it with me. What is the, you have to share me the URL of your repository as well. See, I am going here. It will show you all your repositories, right? So now I am in this assignment 2 repository. So you guys have to share me this URL as well. Means from here I can see whatever the code you are writing, and from that live URL I can see how your front end, like how your website is looking. Okay, you guys have to share me these two URLs when you have done with your assignment. Till now no one submit the assignment to. So you guys have to submit the assignment to using these two URLs only. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Want to ask me anything? You can do it, right? It is easy way. You just have to, when you push your code on GitHub, just go to the settings section. Just go to the settings section, then click on this pages. When you go to the pages, it will give you this option. Just click main here. Just choose main here. Then click on this save button. You can skip it, or you can give same thing like this. You can skip it and just wait for 2-3 minutes and do refresh. It will give you this URL. Just copy it and paste it with me so that I also can see whatever the work you are doing, and you can share it with your friends as well, right? And share with me your repository URL as well so that I can see your code also. So anyone having any doubt in our GitHub topic? Anyone having any doubt? I have listed out what is hosting website with GitHub pages. We can follow these steps as well. Okay. So you guys don't have any doubt. Should we continue with our CSS, or you want to ask me anything in GitHub? Okay. So now let's start with our today's topic, that is CSS. We have done with our HTML, right? So HTML we just use to create a basic structure of your web application. But in HTML we can't give colors, right? When we want to move some elements, we can't move it, right? But we can do these things. We can give some colors. We can do the proper layout adjustment. Like instead of keeping this button from here to here, you can change its position as well using CSS. CSS full form is cascading style sheet. Okay, it is a language to make your website, to give the proper styling to your website, to give good appearance. Okay, well, we already know what is the importance. Like normally without CSS our website looks boring, right? So it gives me us the color, give some colors and proper layout to our website. For that purpose we are using CSS. So how can we do this, right? How can we do this? This is the basic syntax. This is the basic syntax in CSS. If you want to give some colors, okay, if you want to give some colors to particular element, you just have to use this syntax. Just this simple syntax you have to use. First one is selector. Selector means your element. Selector means your element. Which element you want to target. Selector is nothing but your element. And property means what the thing means, you want to give some background color. So background color is your property. Which color you are giving. Suppose I am giving red. So red is my value. So now I am showing it with you in our VS Code. First of all, I am moving to my main cd dot dot. So now I am in this code.c online folder. So now in this I am going to in this index.html. Okay, let me go live. Okay, it is a blank page, right? I didn't give anything. So now what I am doing is I am giving my name in h1 tag. I am giving my name Fatima Tabassum. Okay, see, it is looking like this. But using HTML, we can't give colors to it. Now what I am doing is, now I am using CSS. Now I want to give some red color to it. Using that syntax, using that structure I told you here, using this only I am giving to some red color to that particular text. So how can I do it? I will tell you about internal, external CSS, all those things. Just inside my head I am taking style. Okay, as I told you, selector is nothing but what element you are targeting. I am targeting h1, right? This is your tag selector also, you can say. So I am targeting h1. So in the place of selector I am giving h1 now. In the place of selector I am giving h1. You can observe it from here. In the place of selector I give h1. Then I give curly braces. Now I have to give property, name of my property. So my name of my property is color. Okay, I am giving color now. So value is I am giving brown. So now let's see this. See, color is getting changed. Right. So suppose I want to give some background color as well. So in second line only you can give it. I am giving background color. Let's take it blue. Okay. See, it is taking background color blue. Same thing you can do, like you can add paragraph. I am taking paragraph now. I am taking some random text. Lorem 2. Lorem, let me take more words. Lorem 20. Okay. So now what I have to do, I am targeting this p tag. So I am taking p. Okay, now it is the h1 work is completed. Whatever you want to add in this h1, you can add it from here. Now I want to give some different style in my p tag. So I have to target it using this selector. I am giving the selector name p. Then taking this curly braces. Inside this curly braces, I am giving suppose background color. There are more properties are there. We are going to learn what are those properties. Okay, I am giving this color. Let's see this one. See, it is taking the background color, right? Suppose you want to move this. For that only you have one more property. Okay, like to give the images borders. For each and every purpose we have some properties in CSS. Okay, suppose I want to give some color to this text. So for that I am giving this blue. Okay, what color will do? It will give you the color to the text. Background color means it will give the background color. Okay, anyone having any doubt in the selectors, like basic structure of our CSS? Anyone having any doubt in this? Okay, what about others? Anyone else having any doubt? Okay, so let's move. Now we are going to learn the ways. What are the ways using it we can add CSS? Why we wrote? Let me see. Style, ma'am. This one you are asking, right? So about that only I am saying. So what are the ways to add CSS in your HTML? What are the ways to add CSS in your HTML file? Okay, there are three ways. First one is inline CSS, second one is internal CSS, and third one is external CSS. First one is inline CSS, second one is internal CSS, and third one is external CSS. What is see, I use style here. So for the adding purpose, like this is your HTML file. Now in this HTML file I want to add my CSS. So for that purpose I am giving this style tag. For that purpose I am giving this style tag inside my header. Inside my head I am giving this style tag. So this is your internal CSS. Whenever you are adding CSS using this style tag inside your head, we call it as internal CSS. Okay, and as I told you, we have inline CSS also. Inline CSS means we are writing the CSS in a line directly. In this line only directly I am writing. So we call this as inline CSS. So suppose I am giving a style. Okay, you have to use it like this style. Then you can give your property and value. So here I am giving background color. Background color. Suppose I am giving brown. Okay, just see this one. Okay, already the color is brown, so it will not look good. So I am changing it and giving something else. Okay, I am giving this one. See, it is taking blue violet. So this is your inline CSS. See, what one more thing I want to tell you is here I give blue, right? Using internal CSS I give blue color, and using inline CSS I give blue violet. Let me change it and give something else so that you can observe it clearly. So I am giving this aquamarine. See it. See, it is showing aquamarine, not this one. What does it mean? It is giving more preference to this inline CSS. Inline CSS means you are writing the CSS, you are writing the styling part in a particular line of your tag only, in a particular line of your element only. So that we are calling this as inline CSS. And the more preference will be given to inline CSS. Okay, like more preference means whatever the thing you have given in inline CSS, it will be visible. These things, like I here also I give some background color blue, but it is not showing. See, it is not showing. Why? Because in my inline CSS I give aquamarine. So more preference is given to this inline CSS. That's why it is showing this aquamarine instead of this blue color. So this is your second way. This is inline CSS. This is your internal CSS. For internal CSS we use this style tag. Inside this style tag we use the selector and property and value. So these are the two ways, and there are one more way, that is external CSS. For external CSS what we did, we just create a separate file. We just create a separate file like style.css. You can give something like some other name as well, but it is highly recommended to give at least one style.css. Then you can give any other names as well. So just give style.css, then I'm clicking enter. So here suppose I'm targeting that h1. So in this h1 I am giving background color. Let's take this one. Okay, this is your separate file, right? This is your separate file, and my index.html is a separate file. I have to link those files, right? This is your another file and this is your another file. I have to link it. I have to give the proper connection between these two files. For that purpose we use link type. Okay, you just have to give link tag. Okay, link type relationship, like for icon how we give relationship style sheet. Okay, I am giving the style sheet. Then inside it what I am giving is href. In this href I am giving path of my style.css. So here my style.css, just I am choosing this one, then it is finished. Just I am closing it. So let's see this one h1. Let me remove this aquamarine so that it will work properly. See, it is taking that color. How it is taking that? This is your separate file, this html is a separate file, but we are linking these two files together. How we are linking it? We are using this link tag inside this relationship, for adding the tab icon we use icon. Here in relationship we give icon, but this is your style sheet, so that's why we are giving style sheet as a relationship. Then in this href we are giving path. So this is your external css. Anyone having any doubt in inline css, internal, external? Anyone? Sir, are you clear with your doubt, like why we wrote style here? See, this is your inline internal css. This is the way to add styling in your html file. So this is your internal styling. Second way is this, and your first way is inline css. Like in the same line only you are using this style attribute. Using it you are writing your styling part. And the third one is you are using a separate file, and you are linking this file and this file together by using this link tag. Okay, these are the three ways to add styling in your html. Okay, so let's move forward. Now let's come to selector. Selector is nothing but like let me close this one. Okay, I am now in this index.html only. Now I am using selector. We are going to learn about selectors. See, till now we just directly take the tag name, right? I just directly take the tag name, that is p. When I want to target h1 tag, I just target it by its tag name. Okay, so there are some more ways. Instead of directly using its tag name, you can use some other ways as well. Like suppose you want to give this aqua background color to this h1 and this p also. You can use some other ways, like, okay. So in a selector we have some more ways. So we are going to learn about those ways. First one is universal selector. Universal selector means it will select all the elements whichever it have in your html file. Suppose if you have some more elements, like I am giving h3 now, I am giving one here. Okay, I am using suppose u tag, underline tag, u tag. Okay, so what universal selector do is it will select all the elements. Whatever the elements your file contains, it will select it. How it will see? Just you have to do it. What? You just have to choose give star symbol here. Okay, you just have to give star symbol. Star symbol represent you are selecting all the elements of your file. So now here I am giving is color. Let me take blue. See, blue color is applied to all the text. Right, blue color is applied to this h1, this p tag, this underline tag, and this b tag as well. Like this is your h3. So what universal selector will do is it will select all the tags, all the elements you have in your html file. For that purpose we use this star symbol. This is your universal selector. Okay, similarly we have some more selectors. Anyone want to ask me anything in universal selector? Okay, this one is simple. Okay, so now let's move some more selector. This one we already take give the example of this. I already give you the example of this. We can target a element by directly using its tag name. By directly using its tag name, we can target a element. So we already learn about this. So there are some more ways. We can use class name as well. Okay, what is class name is you want to give some specific styling to some group. For that purpose we use class name. You can group it. You want to make a group of 4-5 elements, so that you can give same class name. I will show you. I'm just removing this one. So what I am doing is here is Okay, first I'm removing this one. I'm just commenting out. So let's give it, I'm giving this class name here, class group. Okay, any name you can give. Okay, just for understanding purpose I give class group here. So here also I'm giving group, and here also in this UL tag also I'm giving class as group. So it means what? These three elements, this h1, p tag and this u tag is coming inside a one group. Okay, these three things, these three elements inside one group. Now I want to give same background color to all these three elements. How can we give that? You just have to use its class name. The class name is group. I am using its class name group. Then I am giving curly braces. Okay, then I am giving background color. I am giving blue. Okay, the one more thing you have to remember is the symbol for class is dot. Like for the universal selector, the symbol is star. Similarly, the symbol here is dot. Okay, the symbol for class is dot. Now let's move here. See, it is taking the background color to all these three elements. It is taking the background color to all these three elements. Right? Anyone having any doubt in this class selector? Okay, let's give some background. Instead of background color, I am giving some color also. So whatever the color I add here, suppose I am adding aquamarine. This aquamarine will be given to this h1 also, this p also, and this u also. Why? Because these three tags is in one group. The color will be not applied to this h3. Why? Because it is not having the same class name. Right? So that's why it will not be added. Let me show you. See, it is added. When I give the same class name to this also, when I am giving the same class name to this also, class group. So all the styling is added to this also, right? So this is the purpose of using this class selector. It will using it you can group some elements, and using its class name you can give some styling. Any doubt in this? In class selector, anyone having any doubt? Okay. So easy only I can understand, but still if you guys having any doubt, just feel free to ask me. Okay. So let's there are some more ways like just now we learn about the tag selector, right? Using its tag name you can target it. Using the universal selector you can target all the selectors. Using this class name you can select the group of elements, and we have id also to target a particular element. For that purpose we can use this id selector to target a particular element. For that purpose we use this id selector. Suppose you have h1, one more h1. Here I am giving month stack with GenAI. So I want to give some different color to this h1 only, not to this one. Right? I want to give some unique color to this h1. Let me give you. I am taking h1 here and giving a color as red. Okay, this red color will be applied to both this h1 and this h1. Right? Why? Because this h1 is here only and here also. Let me show you. See. Okay. It is already here, so that's why it is not. I am removing its group name. See, I want to tell you one more thing. See how it is not taking this red color. Okay. Just remove it. I will tell you this concept later in our next classes. This is little bit advanced, so that's why I'm escaping now. Just I am removing this class name from here. Then you will observe it, this red color will be applied to these two things. See, red color is applied to this h1 and this h1 as well. So what I want is, I want to give the red color to only this MERN stack with GenAI, not to this one. So for that purpose we use ID. We use what ID? ID is for unique elements. I want to give some unique styling to any particular one element only. Okay, so I am giving heading. So here instead of giving h1 I am using heading. Okay, this is my selector name only, heading. So and the symbol for ID is hash. Symbol for ID is hash. Now let's see this one. See, one stack with GenAI is in red color and this is in black color as well. By default it is in black color and the red color is applied to this h1 only. Okay, let me give some more. I am giving background color. You can change the font size. You can do lot of things. Like using CSS, you can do lot of things. Okay. So hope you guys understand why we use ID selector to target a specific element, unique element. For that purpose we use ID selector, and for grouping purpose we use this class selector. And we already learned about this tag name. Directly you can use its tag name as well. Like directly you can use h1p, h3 like this. Also you can use it. And then we learn about this universal selector. Anyone having any doubt till now? Anyone want to ask me anything? Okay, what about others? Want to ask me anything about these selectors? Okay, my mic is not working. Okay, fine. Anyone else having any doubt? Krish, Sirisha, Rakesh, are you Amina, Talha, having any doubt? Okay, okay, fine. So we have some more selectors like just till now we learn about ID selectors, class selector, universal selector, and by its tag name also. So we have some more selector. We have some grouping selector as well. Okay, directly you can give by separated by comma. These are some advanced selector. We will learn about this in our next classes. But I will tell you about this grouping selector, and these are some advanced selectors we will learn after 3-4 days. Okay, we rarely use it. Mostly we use class selector, ID selector, and tag name selector. Okay, so let's see this one, grouping selector. You can group elements by its tag name, class name, or ID name as well by separating it by comma. Let me tell you. See, what I want here is, I want to give this blue color and this aquamarine to this group as well. I want to give this to this h1 also. So for that purpose I am just separating it by comma h1. Okay, let's take it. Let's see this one. Okay, everything is in blue. Why? Because all the classes is in blue. So let's remove this one. Okay, now this group, whatever the element contains this group class name, it will, the CSS, this styling part will be applied to all these elements. The blue color will be applied to this one, this one, this one, and this one as well. Why? Because see, in here I am separating, I am giving group its class name comma h1. So that's why this blue is applied to this one, this one, this one, and this one. One will be not in blue. Let's see this one. Okay, so you can group it like by separating it by comma. You can group multiple elements. Like suppose I am giving one more. I am using italic. Here in this I am giving suppose someone's name, that is Harish I am giving. Okay, so now see, here I can add one more element. Now I am giving I. So let me show you without giving it how it is looking. See, without it, it is looking normal as usual. But now when I give I, this styling will be applied to all these three. Let's see this one. Okay, this is your like this is your grouping selector. You can give multiple elements just by separating it by comma. Anyone having any doubt in this grouping selector? This one is just a simple thing. You can group it by giving it multiple elements. You can give, just you have to separate it with comma. Okay. In making website, people use CSS along with HTML or after writing the HTML. How they did do is they write HTML code completely, then they use CSS, or along also they can use. Like suppose you write, you want to create a table and you want to create a form as well. So how developers do is they first create all the elements, like all that complete table and complete form, then they write the CSS part. Or else you can do it like this, you can write the table, complete table, then you give the styling to that table, then you can start writing form, HTML form, then you are giving the style to it. Okay, and the more preferred way, like I told you the three ways to add CSS, right? First one is inline, internal and external. So the more preferred way, like companies really work on it, is they mostly use external CSS. Why? Because like it will give you more code readability. Okay, your code is separate, so that's why they mostly use external CSS. So you guys also make a habit of writing code in external CSS instead of writing code in inline CSS or internal CSS. Just try to write a code in external file. Okay, so let's see some more concepts. I will tell you these advanced selectors in our next classes. Now comes to the pseudo classes. We can cover these pseudo classes in our today's topic. Okay, what is pseudo classes is, pseudo classes with we are just giving one colon here, targets a element based on its state or user interaction. Like first the basic example I can give you with pseudo classes, pseudo elements. Here we are going to learn pseudo classes only. So in pseudo classes, like suppose when I am hovering on this particular button, it is changing its background color. See, when I hover on it, it is changing its color. See, here also you can observe it. Here also, right? For that purpose, we use hover effect. We use what? Pseudo class of hover. So let me show you in code. First of all, I am removing all this thing. I am taking one button here. In this button, I am giving click me. Okay, now I want to target it. Now I want to target this particular button. So directly I am using its tag name. Okay, you can use some any other selector, is up to you. Okay, now here what I am doing is I am targeting this button. So initially I am giving the background color as background color blue. Okay, initially I am giving the background color blue. Let's see this one. See, now it is in blue color. When I hover on it, it is not changing its color, right? Right? Why? Because I didn't give hover here. See, I didn't give hover. So now what I want is when someone hover on that particular button, the color will be changed. So for that purpose, I am targeting this button only. Then I am using colon here. Okay, then I am using colon. What I want to do, I want to change the color when someone hover on it. So that's why I'm using hover here. Then you have to use this curly braces. Then here I am giving its background color red. Let's see this one. It is initially it is in blue color. When I hover on it, it is changing its color. Like in every website, you guys saw this kind of things. When you hover on a particular element, hover on a particular thing, it is changing its color. Like this. See, like it is changing its color. So to do this kind of effect in your website, you use what? Hover effect. You use what? Hover. Like suppose here I am giving font size. We will learn all these properties, no need to be worried. This is font size. This is one more property. Using it you can increase the font size, means your text size. So I am giving 30 pixel now. It will the initial size of your button text is 30. See, it is 30 now. It is getting increased. So what I want is when someone hover on this button, I am increasing its font size as well. I am making it to 50 pixel. Okay, let's see this one. Initially it is in 30 pixel and it is in blue. But when I hover my cursor on this button, see how it is working. It is changing its color and it is increasing its font size as well. Okay, let me give you some more thing. Border radius. Let's give 32 pixel. See how it is working. It is initially it is looking like a normal button which contains blue color and the font size is normally 30 pixel. But when I hover on it, see, its color is getting changed, its the font size is also getting changed, and the corners, just see the corners, it is little rounded. How it is rounded? I give border radius 32 pixel, so it is rounding the borders 32 pixel. Okay, so that's why it is we are getting the borders rounded. Anyone having any doubt in this hover effect? We use this hover effect to target some element. You can change its state. For that purpose we use this hover effect. Not only in buttons, you can use some any other elements as well. Like suppose I am using h1, I am giving Fatima. Okay, now what I am doing is h1. Here I am taking colon hover. Inside this hover I am giving background color, this one, and font size, let me I am giving color as blue violet. Okay. See, initially it is looking like a normal text, right? But when I am going my cursor here, see, it is changing, right? So all these effects we can do it using this hover pseudo class. Similarly, we have active, focus, and child first child. All these things. Disabled, checked. We will learn all these concepts. Okay, we can see this active in now. So till now, anyone having any doubt like in our hover effect? Want to ask me anything in hover effect? Okay. So let's see our active. What active is it? See, when I click, see just now I am just hovering on it. Means I am just keeping my cursor here. I am not clicking on it. But in the case of active, when you click on this button, you can change its styling. We can change its styling. For that purpose we use this active. Like here is our example. When someone click on this button, you can change, you can give some any other styling. So here in this button, when someone click on this button, not I am not saying about hovering, just not hovering, I am saying about when someone click on it. So I am taking active. So when someone click on it, I am changing some more properties. So instead of red color, I am giving a different color, yellow. Okay, I am giving yellow color, and the font size I am changing it to 60 pixel, and the border radius, let's give it to 60. Okay, let's do it. See, normally it is looking like this. When I hover on it, it is changing, but when I click on it, see how it is working. When I click on it, it is changing. It is how it is changing its color and all the text and borders. Let me give some different border. I am giving only let's give 8 pixel only. When I am hovering on it, it is showing. When I click on it, see. Okay, active is nothing but when you are clicking on your button, the active state will work. Okay. Similarly, we have focus as well. We use focus with input fields. We use focus with your input field. Like in your input field, you will get focus. Okay, I will show you this one. Then we will finish our class. So here I am taking input. Uh, Let me give the type text. Okay. So I am targeting this input. I am taking focus here. When this is in focus, I am giving some border. Border 10 pixel solid. We will learn about all these properties. No need to be worried. For now, just focus on this. What focus will do? What this focus pseudo class will do? Solid red. See, now this input field is not in focus, right? You can observe it. But when I click on it, it is in focus. We are getting a 10 pixel border. When your input field is in focus, you can give some other styling. Using this focus pseudo class, you can give some styling inside it. Anyone having any doubt? Okay, so in our today's class we learn about how to use GitHub pages, right? First we learn about how to push your code on your GitHub. We use some commands, and using it we push our code on GitHub, right? After that we learn about the GitHub pages. Using GitHub pages we can make your website, we can make our website live, right? So that you can share your website URL with others. Then we will learn about this CSS, complete CSS. Like we see the introduction part. What is the basic syntax? What is the basic structure to give styling? We just use selector, property, and value. And first we learn about what is the use of CSS, right? Then we learn about the syntax. Syntax is nothing but just like a formula or structure, you can say. And then we learn about what are the ways to add CSS in your HTML file. There are three ways. First one is inline, second internal, and third one is external CSS. Then after it we learn about the selectors. First one is universal selector, then second one is tag name selector or type selector also you can say. Third one is class selector, and then ID selector. Then we can use grouping selector as well, like we just separate it with by comma. Then after it we learn about this pseudo classes. In pseudo classes we just saw hover effect, active effect, and focus effect. In our next class we will learn all these remaining effects, and then we will learn about this pseudo elements as well. Okay. So anyone want to ask me anything in our today's class? Okay. So you guys, when you have completed your assignment 2, just send me your URL. Okay, the live URL and your repository URL. Push your code on GitHub, assignment 1 and assignment 2 both. Okay, just send me your URLs instead of sending me the screenshots. Okay. So as you guys don't have any doubt, shall we end our today's session? Or anyone want to ask me anything? Okay. Okay guys, now I'm going to end our today's session. Thank you.